would you take people criticising your work, what you do?
What's wrong with my work?
Well, I wouldn't say anything's wrong with your work, George.
Well, nothing wrong with my work, is there?
Fine. Moving on. Tell me, what is it actually like to work with, you know, when the hustle and bustle of the set is going?
Oh, it's a dream. He's lovely to work with.
We get on very well. I think that on set, most of the time there's something very special happening.
Would you say professionalism between you?
I'd say sort of magic, really.
It's like whitewater rafting.
George is the most wonderful person you could ever meet, and he's a god.
Yes, I've never had a single problem with George. He's been an absolute darling to me.
You know, could you tell us seriously and truthfully, obviously the camera's not rolling, what do you actually really think of George? I mean, with his...
George? Oh. Can't stand the that he's a fucking...
Really? Really? This is strange, though. I beg your pardon. Well, thank you.
I hate him.
Well, yes, honestly. Come on, I'll buy you a cup of tea.
Cheers.
Obviously, with your strict deadlines, your intense workload, you push your actors, your film crew, your set designers to the limit. How do you keep, well, your crew motivated?
Well, Star Wars is not about motivation. However, we do need motivation on set.
Quite.
And of course, I give excellent pay and conditions for them, but there's nothing can beat a good pep talk.
I think we may actually have a film of you that we took, I think without your knowing, of one of your such talks. Yes, indeed.
Right.
I think we'll show it later, indeed, if that's okay, Pete.
Sure, that's fine.
Great. Okay, we're rolling. They actually caught the crew on a break at the minute, and, well, I want to go and see, because George is having a little motivationary pep talk with them. Let's go and see if we can get in. Shh, be very quiet. Have a look. Come on, let's go in.
Why are you reading a newspaper? That is not what I pay you for. Now we have 4 on. We have 4 finish this. 14 days. Don't come on, sort it out. Who do you think you are? I'm paying you money. I've given you a house. What more do you want? What am I doing? What's going on here? Throwing places. Don't listen to what I have to say. Come on. I'm sitting here trying to get these things done. You know what I'm saying? You don't get the task I'm giving you. Be professional. Do your job. Set up the boxes. Just what you think. We can't do them. I'm motivating you now. Now get this place. You. I'm paying you the money. I'm giving you the tools. I'm giving you the resources. What do I listen? If you don't listen, you don't get the job done. And getting the job done is what counts. You want to work with me? You gotta work hard. I want you to do it now. Stop messing with me. Just get it done now, all right? Move. I'm not doing what I say. I'm paying you. Do the job. Be professional and get out of here. I got no time for wasters. Like, get on with it. 2 minutes.
And there we have. I think they're well and truly motivated. Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's go. I think it's time for us to leave. Oh, it reminds me of Valerie. George, I wonder if we can have a word with you about, well, basically, if I get to the point, quite a blunt thing I would like to talk about with you. Speak openly, speak honestly. What would you say conditions and pay were like for your employees working under Lucasfilm?
Well, Star Wars is not about profit. Star Wars...
Well, actually, George, could you actually answer the question?
I'm sorry. Well, basically, my employees are happy to work for a little money, for they have a life of fulfillment, and they all have a roof over their heads. And don't you think that's the real message?
Well, honestly, I think that clarifies it. No, we're sorry about you, George.
Sure.
Thank you. Get back to you now. I wonder if I can you speak openly with me, please. I've got a question I'd like to ask you.
Yes?
Tell me truthfully, what do you honestly think of work and payment conditions working under Lucasfilm?
I'm happy to work for little money because I have a life of fulfillment and a roof over my head.
What do you think of pay and conditions working for Lucasfilm?
I'm quite happy to work for little money because I have life of fulfillment and a roof over my head.
The pay's not good, but we have a life of fulfillment and we have a roof over our head, so...
Yeah, pay and conditions working for Lucasfilm, what's your opinion?
Well, to be honest, it's actually quite bad. I mean, I'm happy to work for little money, but I have a life of fulfillment and a roof over my head.
Yes, okay, thank you very much. What I think, actually, is that completely clarifies it, okay? We understand now. Read between the lines. Let's go, come on. think I can safely say I'm speaking for everybody when I ask you, Episode 3, what else is on the horizon? Is there anything else coming down the tubes?
Well, Star Wars is not about sequels. I mean, we have Episode 4, 5, and 6, and with Episode 1 and 2, Episode 4, 5, and 6, then Episode 3, and I would say with the prospect of making Episode 3, I would have to say absolutely not.
No? So, George, you mentioned earlier the Backyard Productions.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, actually, we're lucky enough to have a representative of Backyard Productions here with us today. We've actually got the executive producer, Mr. Darren Scales.
Oh, Daz.
Certainly.
Daz, my mate Daz.
Darren Scales.
Hey!
Be nice.
Hey! All right.
Darren.
That's my mate Daz.
Darren, pleased to meet you. Darren, I wonder if possibly we can have a couple of words in your opinion on your involvement with Star Wars Episode 2, please.
Certainly, it would be an honour to tell you. Well, basically, George approached us after seeing some of our footage, and I'm sure he enjoyed that. And we agreed to help him out in exchange for 20 minutes of footage of his film that we have exclusive rights to.
No, hang on a minute, Daz.
What?
Come on. No, that's not true.
What do you mean?
No, it's not true.
Well, that's what you said.
No, actually, we said that in exchange for their help, we would give them 5 minutes.
We did not say 5 minutes. We said 20 minutes. That's rubbish. We said 20 minutes, and that's what.
No, that's not what I said.
That is what you said.
Oh, come on, we discussed this.
I don't remember discussing this with anybody.
I'm sorry about this, Barry. He's obviously deluded, and you know.
Oh, delusions of grandeur. I think you are.
Okay, so that was a Star Wars quote.
Yeah,
Star Wars.
Star Wars in the brain, isn't it?
But I'm not going to listen to this anymore. Okay, I'm not going to listen to this. No, you shut
up.
up. No, you shut up.
No, you shut.
Wait a minute. No, you wait a minute.
Don't start me.
No,
I'll help you
come
anyway.
on, Star Wars isn't about
It's always the
finding.
same with you, isn't it? It's always the same. Why don't you just honestly?
Yeah, I guess it is. It's this, or this, or this. Think it's so good? Get some of that, eh? Millions of punches. Wait a minute, come on, be reasonable.
On with the film. Star Wars Episode 2, Empire Strikes.
Cut you anytime.
Backyard.
Millions of Jar Jar. Give you in the. Give me more.